I think we're another phone call at 855-853-4802. Hi.
Hey, how's it going, guys? My name is John from New York. When I was younger, my parents we had grown up living in this little small white house. And as my dad's company got bigger, he decided to buy 200 acres of property out a little bit towards the country to build our own house now. And with this 200 acres of land came a little farmhouse. The farmhouse had a little silo, had a barn, stuff like that. Built, I don't even know when. I don't want to lie and say 1800s, but this very, very, very old. So we built our new house, and as time went on, we decided that we should rent out this old farmhouse that is a pretty big building, but it's not something I don't want to say upscale person, but not many people would want to live in the house. So my dad put the rent really, really low, and we ended up getting tenants, which happened to work at the church down the street. Really nice people. And so years go by. They're perfect tenants. Everything's fine. We now live on the property with them, although there's 200 acres, and they're at the other end of the 200 acres. So one day, it's the first of the month, my mom drives over there to get the rent like she had for years, knocks on the door, and no one answers, which, I mean, that's normal. People don't answer the door. They don't always have to answer the door for you. But days goes by. We're texting them, calling them, no answer. So now a week goes by, and my dad's, he's getting a little mad, thinks he's getting stiffed on rent. He goes over and, he has a key, like most tenants do. He knocks on the door, texts them saying, I'm coming in that day if you don't. And we go in the house, and I'm with him. And, to get in the house, you have to go through the garage first, because the side door is so decrepit you wouldn't want to go in there. So we go in the garage, and the second we walk in the garage, right in front of us, over, in the corner right by us, is a coffin. And at this point, me and my dad just look at each other like, oh my goodness, what happened? So me being the kid I am, I'm not sure why I can't let me do this. I walk over and open the coffin. And thank God there was nothing in there. So we walk in there. And in the family room, on the old hardwood floor, is a circle of candles. A circle of candles that are clearly not burning anymore, deep wax on the floor and stuff like that. Then there's a fireplace in this house. And there's soot drawings on the floor. Some are inside the circle, some are outside the circle. Me and my dad at this point are just getting all creeped out. It's just weird. We're just what happened? And we walk throughout the rest of the house, and we realize these people left absolutely everything there. They had clothes, they had food in the fridge, milk, a full gallon of milk no one even opened. They had jewelry they had left here, and jewelry you wouldn't just leave behind. I'm not sure it was diamonds to be exact, but jewelry you wouldn't just leave behind. At this point, we're just what happened? It's just so creepy. And we go down in the basement, which I'd call it a basement. It's more like a cellar, where I'd been in this house one more time, and I was so scared of the basement because I knew there was probably a cistern in the basement, a big well. We go in the well. My dad has a flashlight, one of the company, and we shine the flashlight down the well, and we see there's clothes down there. It almost looks like a body is down the well, clothes down there. So my dad gets a huge, huge chain, lowers it down there, and pulls up clothes. It has a hook on the end. He Jimmy rigged a hook on the end, and pulls clothes up there. These soaking wet clothes. And we just don't know what happened. So my dad, one of his best friends, happened to be a cop for the local police who live here. So he calls his buddy up and he says I don't want to give his name, but he says I don't know if I should be reporting a kidnapping or someone just trying to stiff me on rent. My parents do not believe in ghosts at all. So at this point, my dad, I can see it in his eyes. He's confused. There's like I said, the circle of candles. There's something looks like cult going on, weird stuff. The police friend says that he'll look into it. He looks into it, and this weeks had gone by, and we didn't want to touch anything. My dad wanted to clean up and try to get new tenants, but he didn't want to clean up and ruin evidence if it happened to be a kidnapping. And his police friend came over one day to have a beer like they did every couple weekends, and we were talking about it there, and I was sitting with them, and they just had no idea where these people possibly went. They had names and records of them. They had worked for numerous churches, and they had called the ex-churches to see if they had ever fled on them or something like that, called the church that they were working at now. Church had no idea where these people went, this whole family. Till this day, it remains a mystery. These people skipped out on rent and left more than their rent was worth. To this day, I kind of cling on to the notion of something scared them. That house has seen a lot of different tenants over the year. It's definitely at least over 100 years old. I just can't think of many good reasons of why someone would get up and leave all their children's clothing, all their food, bikes, stuff like that. They literally packed up their one minivan the family shared, and they are somewhere to this day that we do not know about. So again, I don't know if that's a ghost story. I don't know if you guys will even play it, but it's something that really creeped me out through the years. Thanks. Have a good one.
Ooh. That's good.
So the question is, did these people just take off for whatever reason, and then other people came in and did what looks like demonic activity around the house? Was the family doing this sort of thing? Like they had kids?
Were they fleeing somebody? Were they fleeing to get away from somebody, and then the people that showed up looking for them fucked up the house?
Brought in the coffin. That was like a red herring to get him looking in the wrong direction. And
or as a sign or like a warning.
Yeah, message.
Like a message. Yeah. Like, who knows? I don't know. I mean, I have no idea, more information about the people, but, if they were mixed up in some stuff, that's quite a sign to give somebody. Maybe assuming that they're going to come back and see that. That could make, from a human sense, a human standpoint, that could make sense that they were fleeing somebody and those people got there and they weren't there and they fucked up their place.
Yeah, it's really strange.
I don't know what to think about that, but I can't imagine being his age, seeing that. Like that would freak me out pretty hard if I were, like a teenager or a young kid or something like that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, and to walk in and see a coffin.
Yeah.
And then what looks like some kind of weird ritual stuff with candles and then clothes in the cistern thing in the cellar. The whole thing is just creepy.
Have you seen the new display that they have at Bath and Body and White Barn, where it's like a half casket, and it's infiniscence is what it is, and you can get your casket, and it's like little like things for your casket, so you can have your favorite Bath and Body scent to infinity. Infiniscence, new from Bath and Body.
You just came up with infiniscence.
It looks like a little urn with like a little thing on top, and then the scents are endless. It's so compacted and it lasts forever. Or at least until everybody's dead that gives a shit. But then it's there, so they can always smell it. And when the rapture comes, then when they come out of the ground, it can smell like bergamot and musk, or summer rain dew. You can anything you want. You can get that for your infiniscence, and just think how other people are going to thank you, because there's going to be a lot of shitty smells at that moment in time, and you're like, oh my god, these dead bodies are coming out of the ground. Like, is that Meyer Lemon?
I think it'd be cool. Wouldn't it be cool, like, if you could package somebody's smell? Now, like Tony, I know you've told the story of like a glass jar that smells like your grandparents' house or something.
Yep, right there. Yep.
I wonder, wouldn't it be cool if you could capture somebody's smell and always have that to remember them by? That would be cool.
I wonder how
as long as they were good smelling. Now, if they're bad smelling, and we know some people like that, I don't think I'd want to get that bottled up.
But their actual smell, like not just the perfume or cologne that they were, but their bodily scent.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know how you do that, but that would be interesting if there was a way to do that. I wonder. I don't know.
Carol, get on that, would you please?
Okay, I've got it taken care of. I'll
You
have it all
get
figured-
into a
I'll
booth
have it
at
figured out.
Bath and Body, and then it scans you, and then you come out the other side, and you have a candle that smells like you. It's the new Geen collection.
Oh, God.
They all come in these like leather wrapped candle holders, and you're like, that's a weird looking leather.
Maybe they use your skin on it too.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you never know. You never know. These are very authentic. Is that a toenail? Yeah, it's.
It is.
That's what the wick is. In the new Geen collection at Bath and Body. Oh, there you go.
God.